When Ginger was 3 years old, she was barely walking at that point in time because of the cerebral palsy, but we didn't have a diagnosis on what was going on exactly. They just called it developmental delays. So someone encouraged us to sign up for a therapeutic horseback riding program about an hour from our house, and we took her once a week for I don't know, about a month or 6 weeks or something. And she was just tiny. She was so little, and barely standing and walking much. And they put her on this huge, big, gorgeous, big white horse. And at the end of the lesson, they would take him off and they would thank the horse. And she would stand at the feet of this horse, this magnificent, huge, big white horse, and hug it. And I would want to run over and grab her because I was so afraid that the horse was going to step on her because I didn't know much about horses. And the lady stood back and she held her hand in front of my chest and said, "No, she's okay. It's okay." And I watched as the horse really just loved being loved. And at that point I realized how powerful a connection is with these amazing animals. And at the same program, they decided one day to put Ginger on the horse with a little boy that had autism. Now she was 3 and he was 4, so he's a little bigger than her. So they put her on first, put him behind her, and this little boy was pretty much nonverbal. And they get going around the arena with someone walking beside both sides and in front, so it's safe and everything for these kids. And that little boy wrapped his arms around her, and he sat there and talked and chatted and told her stories and spoke the entire hour that they were on these horses together for this lesson. And the mom and the grandma are standing beside me just crying tears of joy because they had never heard him even speak that much, and they just were amazed at the vocabulary that he had and that he had opened up and connected with Ginger. And it was such a beautiful day, such a beautiful thing to witness when kids connect with animals in a beautiful arena of support. So enjoy your day.